Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. Hurrah, hurrah, hooray. All right, guys, so we're back out at our base under construction out here. And, yeah, we are continuing to get some work done. Nice, right? Yeah. All right. So we're adding in these bars, which will allow us to shoot across and over. But this isn't going to be the primary defensive position for the base. Not by a long shot. This is going to be here, and this is going to be useful to us, but this isn't really what we're building our base defenses around, so to speak. All right, so that's in place. That's good. Okay, next thing we need to do. So we have 3 layers of concrete. So there's floor. That's floor. 1, 2, 3. So we need basically 2 more layers up there. Okay, that's not a problem. All right, so let's get ourselves some frame. That should be good. Actually, let's move these. I just realized that that's a stupid place to put my frames. Alright, so this is temporary. Purely temporary. And let's put that back down there. We're still under the effects of antibiotics, so that's good. So then we can go another level of this. Alright. And thankfully, this is the place at which this gets a lot less complicated, alright? Like, seriously, this is the point at which it's like, yeah, okay, this is easy. We're just going out like this. Because the thing now is, I'm actually higher than the zombies are. By the way, yes, I ran out here at night. Brain alcohol wore off just as daylight came up, so I was pretty happy about that. There aren't many Zulu zombies out here, huh? So I thought the zombie horde would be last night, and I actually got a mini horde, but it was so weak I just didn't even bother putting the footage in this episode. It was like, okay, maybe 20 zombies total? Maybe? It wasn't even really a horde. It was like, yeah, okay, there were some zombies that ran out here, I guess. You know, it was that weak. I was really kind of disappointed, actually. Yeah, it was kind of like I was expecting like a day horde, but I didn't get one. And I was like, what? Come on, game. That's weak. Come on. You should have given me something. If I don't get any horde spawns with this base, I will be very unhappy. Alright? Because this base, I'm designing it to be the next best thing to impregnate. Of course, it's not going to be the prettiest base in the world, but it's going to be pretty, you know, nearly indestructible. Using reinforced concrete for everything, and, you know. Or at least the lower levels the Zulus are actually going to be able to get to. I've been calling them Zulus. I don't mean... Okay. When I say that, what I mean is that I hang out with too many military people. And a slang term for zombies is Zs. And in the NATO phonetic alphabet, Z is Zulu, which means that zombies sometimes are referred to as Zulus. This has nothing to do with the actual Zulu tribesmen, and simply the fact that when they came up with NATO phonetic, they picked words that sounded similar in a lot of different European languages, and that couldn't be confused with anything else on their list. Alright? So, Zulu wasn't going to get confused with anything else, so Zulu it was. Alright? They did not mean anything against Zulu tribesmen or Zulu people or anything like that, so shut up, go away, and sit down. Aight? Aight. And by the way, yes, this is all still the first story. And if you're curious as to why I'm making the first story so tall, because right now we're up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 more, right? Right. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it would be because... Yeah, okay. It's because... Well, did I use Archon or wood? I want to use Archon for this next level. Yeah, I do, don't I? Well, maybe. Simple answer, maybe. Long answer, yeah. It's complicated. I very well could use Archon for the next level. The problem with doing reinforced concrete here would be it's going to be expensive as hell. Yeah, but we might as well. I mean, the base is already expensive as hell, so we might as well go the full 9 yards up here. Plus, it's going to mean I won't have to worry about SI with the next level of the base. So, yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Again, structural integrity is one of those things that you don't pay attention to when you first start the game. And then the first 4 times it bites you in the butt hard, you start paying attention to structural integrity. It only takes once for your entire building to fall apart, and you're like, when did that happen? It's even worse when it's a prefab you're staying in, and this happened actually to KJ48, where he was staying in a prefab, and he broke a bookshelf, and it somehow caused the SI to fail for the building, the structural integrity to fail, which is weird because usually breaking something like a bookshelf isn't going to cause the SI to go sideways. I suppose what must have been happening was the game was treating that bookshelf like a pillar, because it was one of the fancy Born Nobles. All right, so I think the game was treating that bookshelf as if it was a pillar, and when he removed it, the game went, yeah, so this building isn't supported anymore, buddy. And like half the building collapsed on his head and dropped him into a bunch of zombies. He was not amused. I wouldn't have been amused either in those circumstances, to be honest with you. All right, so I think what we'll do here... Well, let's upgrade all this stuff first. So as I'm looking at this, what I'm thinking is... Yeah, we'll use concrete, I think, for the floor material here. Not reinforced concrete. We'll just use regular concrete for it. Because theoretically, this ceiling shouldn't be taking any damage. It's high up enough that no zombies are going to be able to get to it. So I don't think we need to go with reinforced concrete for the ceiling of this fort. Or this level of the fort at any rate. Of course, I'm now running out of concrete, aren't I? I'm running out of mix, that's the problem. Well, if I don't have enough to finish up this section, then that's fine. This is honestly the least important part of the base. Oh, so close, it's so far. Okay. So this is honestly the least important section of what I'm doing. It doesn't really matter overly much. Let's see. Can I make another frame? Okay. All right, so we can get ourselves a ladder at least. Yoink, yoink. Okay. And we'll put the... Ooh, SI issues. Right. Yeah, we have to wait for that to harden. The other thing we can do here is... I have that hard metal door here. There we go. We want to do it like that so the zombies can't... They don't have a place to stand inside. So there we go. That is the beginning of our base, all right? So you can see that each of those levels allows us to fire into this area here as sort of a little kill zone. And now that we can actually use crossbows to do that with... Ta-da! Now, we want to be careful because there's probably going to be one of our guys standing over there too, maybe. So we want to be careful about where we're shooting in there. But this place should be pretty secure now. All right, so we can get ourselves a couple chests. Actually, you know what? We'll use the chest that's over in the other building, I do think. Yeah, we'll use the chest that's in our hidey hole. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't even remember what I hid in the hidey hole at the end of that, but there's a hidey hole over here, so we'll use it. What I think we're going to do is we're just going to go on a quick loot run now. We have about 10 minutes left in this episode, but I can't work on much more until I get some mining done. At least some stone and some gravel sort of stuff. Alright, so let's put this stuff away then, huh? Alright, we keep the grain alcohol, we keep the repair kits. The planks go away. We'll take that wood frame. We'll leave that on us, leave that on us. That can go away for now, that can go away for now. This. How much longer do I have on that? 11 game hours? Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we can leave those too. We shouldn't really need a shovel. We shouldn't even need our hunting rifle, to be perfectly honest with you. We shouldn't need a lot of the stuff we're taking, but we might need it, so we'll take it. All right. So let's get out of here. Let's go on a quick loot run, shall we? No use messing around and not bothering, right? Oh, what do we want to loot, guys? I want to loot just a house. Just a house sounds like fun, huh? This little desert town. Cute little desert town. Yeah, I don't know if that went over or under or what, but... Hey, that got him. Hey, folks, how's it going? Howdy, partner. How are you doing? Missed that one, Rose, kind of. Didn't miss that one. Or that one. Or that one. Yeah, it's funny with zombies. Your accuracy really depends on what you count as a hit against a zombie. You know, do you count body shots even though they're not that effective? Oh, missed him, kind of. Or are you only counting headshots? In which case, you're giving a pretty bad interpretation of someone's accuracy there, because headshots are hard. Well, alright, they can be hard. I don't actually think they're that hard, but... Not in this game. Once you kind of learn the aiming mechanics, headshots aren't that hard to get. Yeah, so that's going to be an issue in a lot of this town, because I forgot to... Come on, stop. Stop doing the tango with the fence and get over here. Thank you. Whoa, what was... Oh, cactus. I'll solve that problem. Apparently, we're going into killing zombies more than not looting. Okay. You know, I'm pretty certain I didn't turn down zombie spawns, but it feels like I did. Ooh, airdrop. Where is he? He's bloody close. Oh, there it is. All right, let's go get it, huh? I mean, why not? I wasn't going to be building for any more of this episode, so let's just go and get that, huh? All right, so let's line it up. Somewhere out here, maybe? All right, let's go. I don't think I've ever been out there before, so this is fun. All right, we're going on an adventure, eh? And it's desert biome, too, so it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, we're capping off this episode with a bit of an adventure. All right, well, let's hope he lands on this side of the mountains. I really hope he lands on this side of the mountains. Well, I can see the box. So, yeah, he's just to the other side of the mountains. Okay. Like, I can see the box underneath it, so he can't be that far out, all right? I'll take that. I should have emptied the whole thing, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. All right, get the club. Get the club, Billy, get the club. Why can't I loot you? Thank you. That brass will be useful for killing all your buddies in the future. Pile of garbage. We'll take that bird's nest. Thank you. Oh, hello. Look at this. Alright, so it's somewhere over here, I think. I lost it somewhere over here, but that's fine. Should be around here somewhere. Of course, it's heading into, like, the really broken terrain. I don't want to spend all day hunting for it, especially if there's a house over there I can look at. Let's hit a bit more this way, huh? I'm going to trust the line I had. Oh, hey, look, a graveyard. Whoa, buddy. Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Good? Yeah, guess what? Nope. Yeah, we're not going to deal with this. Anywhere? No, let's look. I thought it would be easy because it was so close, but apparently, well, I got distracted, which is part of what happened there. So, it's kind of my own fault here. Unless I went into the water, in which case I'm probably never going to find it. Because I think they fixed that bug where it would just keep smoking when it hit the water. Alright, we'll kill some zombies over here then. Yeah, I'm not going to try and shoot you in melee. You know what? Hey-o, buddy. So this, by the way, is what happens when you set your zombie spawns on high. There are a lot of zombies over there. Yo, guess what? You died. You died. You died. Y'all doing alright? Y'all dying good? Yeah, y'all dying good. You having trouble there, buddy? Oh, hey there, honey. Alright, range isn't that good on that thing. Alright. I thought they said that was one of the best melee weapons in the game, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, someone was telling me that that's one of the best melee weapons in the entire game, and I'm just not getting it. Alright, she doesn't seem to be that much of an issue. Yo, honey. Oh, hey. Bye-bye. Oh, there are more of you now. Okay. I think I just basically cleared the zone. Okay. You know what? Let's not be stupid. Really, let's not be stupid. Let's actually lock this place up before we start hammering on this gun safe, huh? Because I could just see that, you know, that would totally be something I'd do. I'm just like, yeah. All right, garbage, 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 garbage. Okay. Glad to see we got a lot of garbage. All right, we'll just jump all of this. Like that. Nope. All right. I don't think this house is going to be very good. Yeah, well, you scrap. Okay. Oh, this place is junk. Yep, this place is officially junk. Okay. Moving right along. There was another house here, too, we can look at. Well, I think we'll cap off the episode doing that. There it is. There aren't that many zombies over here either, though. Wonder why. Oh, probably because I'm coming close to clearing out this area. Right. That makes perfect sense. Like, why are there many zombies? Because you've killed them all, Cass. You've killed most of the zombies around here. You're doing a pretty good job of zombie murder mayhem. Okay, that was good. That was a good hit. Okay, here they all come. Alright, we got this now. We found them all. They just didn't want to be, you know, obvious about it, so now we have to go. We have to beat them all up with our spiky clubs. Nice try. Oh, gosh. Hi there, lady. How's it going? How are you doing today? Good? You gonna jump off that thing sometime this month? Hey there, lady. How's it going? All right. Nope. We'll take that. Come on. Come on, off you go. Come on. There you go, idiot. That's pretty useful. Hey, look, level 35. Sweet. All right, let's do entry through the top, huh? I can hear more, so. Weapon out, weapon out. Okay, we're good. Put our wood frames in. Let's get that out. Oh, it's open down here too, huh? Hi. Alright, we're heading towards nighttime. And therefore the end of this episode. But we'll just take a quick look down here. Hey buddy, I'm over here. Thank you. Goodbye. Quiet? Sounds pretty quiet to me. Alright, so I'll just head back. Probably off camera. Because you guys probably want to see, I'll just loot this house. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Hunting rifle parts, short barrel, hunting rifle barrel. Alright, this can be scrapped, thank you. And this can be scrapped, thank you. Alright, we have a hunting rifle here. What is this? Hunting rifle barrel, 374... 382. Okay, so that's scrap. This is scrap then. Hunting rifle parts. Oh, this is better than what I have here. Okay. Fine hunting rifle parts, and these are great hunting rifle parts. All right, so we'll swap those out. Craft that up. Awesome. All right. So we're going up in the world. We'll scrap this, and we'll scrap that, and that's pretty good there. Let's get some more scrapping going. And that looks pretty good for right now. Okay, good. All right, so let's check this. Nope. All right, we'll check in here. Not that I think I'll actually find much. A black bandana. What am I wearing right now? A black bandana. Eh, we'll keep it. In case I have a friend join the game, you know? Might as well. Let's break this up, too. Take the blood bags. We'll check the trash. Okay. Check the trash. Hey, look, more short iron pipes. Okay. And we'll just take a quick look around upstairs. Anything useful in here? I got some lead, some empty glass jars. Yeah, we'll take those. Wall ovens, cabinets. Nope. Scrap those out. All right, that looks pretty good. Take the chairs. You know why? Why not? Actually, you know what? Burn time's 1 minute on those. Let's scrap these, right? And then, because these burn for how long? 2 minutes and 44 a piece? That's pretty decent, actually. All right, so we'll take some of the furniture to burn. Oh, we're out of inventory space now. What don't I want? What don't I want? What don't I need or want? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Scrap that down. Take those. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so let's head back home. That was a bust trying to find that airdrop, but we got ourselves some decent stuff. So let's head back towards that waypoint marker then. All right, let's go. Yes, that was a bust trying to find that airdrop, but we got some decent stuff out of it in the end. eventually. You know, whatever. That's pretty cool. I mean, we got stuff. Stuff is good. I like having stuff. Stuff is nice to have. Very nice to have. You know, if I was feeling really ambitious, what I'd do is I'd knock down this house over here, and I'd build right where it is on the edge of this lake. But I'm just happy to know that there's a lake somewhere nearby. I just tried to collect that bush because I thought I was playing Ark. Yeah, I'm just happy to know that that's a little bit nearby. So at least I'm not SOL on water again. That was not fun. I don't know why water was so scarce starting the game. It's like water and caves in this map. I just can't find them. Water and caves. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Water and caves. Don't know. All right, so I'm coming up on... Okay, there's the village. Okay. I'm like, where's the village? You know, the other thing is I know for a fact you guys probably saw the airdrop that I just ran right by like 4 times. But, you know, yeah, just tell me. Tell me where it is, and I'll go and find it again and try and be less of a total derp. Let's charge the town. Check a couple cars. Of course, now we're out of stamina. Which means you have to shoot... Oh, a little high. There we go. Alright. Anything on you? No? Okay. Yeah, you go down easy. Oh, you didn't go down easy. You know, we're heading in towards zombie runtime, so let's just get moving, shall we? I don't want to spend too much time loafing about out here. We're heading in towards 9 o'clock already. That's not something I want to deal with today. So let's just get ourselves moving, huh? Oh, I didn't realize this place had 2 churches, huh? That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Must be very devout people, huh? Why does it look like that my building got broken apart? Okay, no. Ooh, okay, we're good. Ah, alright. That was not something I wanted to deal with. I'm like, why does it look like my building got broken apart? What is going on? Alright, so we're just going to head back underground now. Plenty of time for nightfall. Plenty of time to head back underground. I don't care about cat food. And, yeah, so I'm going to head back underground. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Actually, excuse me, I'll see you guys in the next episode. This has been Mr. Kassarian. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a like, comment, subscription. Let me know you're out there. If you didn't like this episode, also let me know that you're out there. Tell me what you thought I could have improved. So, things I want to hear. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Good hunting.